There's substantial discussion of cryptocurrencies. It was one of the things that I agreed with Donald Trump on when he tweeted in 2019, back when he was on Twitter, "I am not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which are not money and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air. Unregulated crypto assets can facilitate unlawful behavior, including the drug trade and other illegal activity. We have only one real currency in the U.S., and it is stronger than ever, both dependable and reliable. It is the most dominant currency anywhere in the world, and it will always stay that way. It is called the United States dollar." Donald Trump got it right in 2019 because he hadn't figured out that there was a way to get money by getting it wrong. Since then, he has flip-flopped. He has decided that he likes cryptocurrency. Well, why is that? Well, first, he may have discovered that those who are doing, quote, crypto mining are creating enormous amounts of greenhouse gases. Entire mothballed electric plants have been taken out of mothballs, and these are coal-burning plants, and the entire output of the plant is used to do highly complex calculations in order to mine cryptocurrency. That is to say, whoever does these calculations, the system gives them crypto. So maybe it is the enormous amount of greenhouse gases, but I don't think that's it. What Trump has discovered is that there's an enormous amount of money for him by embracing crypto. But what is crypto? Why does it have a value? And at first blush, it looks like an electronic pet rock. Why does it have value? It's right in the name. It aspires to be a currency. And if it actually became a currency, if you went to the local McDonald's and were told how much a burger cost based on its crypto value, how many hamster coins for an order of fries, then it would be a currency. So those who are investing in crypto mostly are just thinking, "Oh, I'll buy it now and I'll sell it in a month and it'll go up in value." They have no idea what they're buying, why it would have any value, why anybody else would buy it, except they heard they can make money on it. And there's a constituency for that. A lot of people will make investments without thinking of the consequences. But those in the crypto movement have told us why they've created it. They want to compete with the U.S. dollar in order to make enormous amounts of money themselves and to take from the U.S. dollar its tremendous role as a reserve currency and as an international settlements currency. The effect of that would be to make a mockery out of the sanctions that we impose on Iran and others, and North Korea and others. But what is the market for cryptocurrency? Why does anybody need a new currency? What's the matter with the euro? Hell, what's the matter with the dollar? The dollar is an outstanding currency. It is a medium of exchange, a store of value. But there's a huge market for another one. And that's because dollar transactions can be discovered by American law enforcement. Now, yes, we do have the $100 bill. But big-time drug dealers and big-time tax evaders and big-time human traffickers find it difficult to carry around that many suitcases filled with $100 bills, let alone to try to spend it. And so they need an electronic currency that gives them all the anonymity of a sack full of $100 bills and all the convenience of a 21st century currency. And if it catches on, what are the market? Well, the biggest market The only market that justifies the current prices that some crypto is getting is the tax evasion market. Trump's own Commissioner of Internal Revenue, his appointee, testified that there's roughly $1 trillion of uncollected taxes. The vast bulk of that is from very wealthy people who are hiding their income. Now, in order not to pay $1 trillion in taxes, you got to hide $3 trillion of income. And if you hide $3 trillion of income year after year, after a decade, you've got $10 trillion of assets to hide. That's a lot of assets. You can't put it all in a in a sack full of $100 bills. So they create a currency that meets the needs of the tax evaders. What about the sanction evaders? Does it even better. What about the drug dealers? We've all seen the movies where the toughest problem the big-time drug dealer has is how to deal with all this cash. It solves that problem. And you can tell by the name. They're trying to create a currency. What do they call it? Cryptocurrency. What does that literally mean? Hidden money. So Donald Trump is finding that he can get hundreds of thousands of dollars in contributions, God knows what else he might be taking, from people who see this as an opportunity to create a currency where they're the first owners of it. They create it, they mine it, they already have it. They have over $1 trillion of this, quote, currency, and they got to find somebody who will take it off their hands. And that market won't arise unless they can change the laws of the United States, the security laws, the Know Your Customer, and a host of others in order to compete with the U.S. dollar. And then finally, if they're able to do this, bankruptcy laws will be unenforceable. Husbands or wives trying to hide assets from their former spouses will not be detected. And the income tax will become a tax only on wages. Oh, the IRS has your little W-2 form. They know how much you have to pay. But the big-time folks, for them, the income tax will be as much as they feel like paying. So we have to deal with crypto. We also have to deal with the rank hypocrisy of the Republican nominee for president.